Your metabolism does not slow down because you're getting older. It's actually muscle loss, not age, that's responsible for slowing your metabolism. After 30, women can lose up to 5% of muscle each decade, and that means more body fat and less energy, a slower metabolism. But these are all great news. You don't have to lose fat first and build muscle later. In fact, the smartest and most effective way to transform your body is doing both simultaneously. And that is exactly what I help you achieve. Hi there, today I'm sharing my personal body recomposition journey. I will walk you through each DEXA scan I've done, highlighting what had the most impact in each one over the past 4 years. Take it as a guide to how you can achieve similar results. I changed my body not just by losing weight, but losing fat while gaining muscle. That's how we can all get the defined, toned look that we almost all desire. My genetics are not amazing, and if I can do it, so can you. If you're new here, I'm Chris. I'm a certified women's health coach dedicated to helping my ladies achieve their dream body by eating more nutritious, delicious food and working out smarter, not harder. Make sure you subscribe, it's free. I come out with weekly videos filled with simple science-backed tips that will finally get you sustainable results while feeling the best you've ever felt. Back to the DEXA scans. When I started tracking my body composition back in December 2022, it was not ideal. I weighed about 150 pounds with nearly 46 pounds of fat and only 98 pounds of lean muscle, putting me around 30% body fat. For perspective, a healthy body fat range is between 17 to 25%. My metabolism was slower because I wasn't prioritizing muscle building and I was losing muscle. And even though I was eating clean and healthy, my mistake was over-consuming calorie-dense, healthy foods. I was also exercising frequently, but my workouts were primarily cardio-focused. Running, dancing, HIIT with lighter weights rather than emphasizing strength and muscle building. Fast forward about a year where I shifted my entire approach. Instead of focusing purely on losing weight, I started to prioritize building muscle through consistent strength training 3 to 4 times a week. In 2023, I was 33. I adopted a higher protein diet and carefully balanced carbs and fats that matched my activity level of the day. This wasn't about restriction or deprivation. It was about fueling my body effectively. And you know what? It worked. By November 2023, my weight was around 140 pounds, but something incredibly had happened. I had reduced my fat tissue significantly from 46 to 34 pounds and increased muscle slightly from 98 to 101 pounds. So I gained 3 pounds of muscle, which I was thrilled about. My metabolism started to increase by reducing body fat and increasing muscle mass. Here's where things got better. By late 2024, I had maintained a consistent strength training routine, progressively lifting heavier weights, known as progressive overload, and increased my protein intake from about 100 grams a day to 150 grams per day. Muscle growth is challenging. It takes patience and consistency, but it's worth every effort. And no, lifting heavy will not make you bulky. You probably heard this a million times by now. Getting bulky happens when you consistently eat more than your body needs. So staying in a surplus for weeks. By September 2024, less than a year later, I had gained nearly 7 pounds of muscle, reaching 107 pounds of lean tissue. My body fat dropped further to about 32 pounds through the same diet changes I was making back in 2023. Interestingly, my total weight went slightly up to 145 pounds, yet I was noticeably leaner, tighter, and more defined, and my clothes felt even better. This clearly shows why relying only on the scale isn't accurate. Real transformation happens within your body composition, reducing fat and building muscle. That's exactly how you get the desired toned look. But honestly, I despise the word toned. Let's call it what it is. Strong, lean, and radiant. If you're ready to finally achieve these, I'm here for you. My passion is helping you succeed and surpass your body goals, because you can do it. Check out the link in the description for more personal guidance. And if you're enjoying this video, make sure you hit like and subscribe, because it supports me immensely and it will ensure you won't miss the juicy, helpful videos I post every week. Okay, another significant shift I made here was increasing my daily steps, moving more throughout the day. I invested not only in a standing desk, but an under-desk treadmill. And honestly, it's been life-changing. By walking about 15,000 steps a day, I've helped my body become incredibly efficient at burning fat. Our bodies thrive on consistent low-level activity, not hours spent running or doing endless cardio, which often backfires. The goal is smart, efficient movement. If a treadmill isn't an option right now, just simply stand up and move for 5 minutes every hour. That honestly can make a a huge difference. Small, consistent habits compound over time into big results. Remember, here, the all or nothing mindset does not exist. Small steps consistently taken lead to lasting change. If you have a sedentary life, this is the time to change that. Start small and build from there. Okay, in December 2024, life happened. I lifted a heavier weight than I should have. Warming up and good form is highly important when doing strength training, and I cannot stress that enough. Anyways, I had a shoulder injury and couldn't exercise from December 2024 through May 2025. This experience taught me a critical lesson. Even though I kept my high protein balanced diet consistent, I lost about 4 pounds of muscle because muscles need activation to stay strong and maintain their size or build them. But here's what's fascinating. Comparing May 2025 and November 2023, I weighed exactly the same, around 140 pounds. Yet in May 2025, I was visibly leaner, tighter, and more toned because even though I'd lost some muscle since my peak, I still had about 2 pounds more muscle and 2 pounds less fat in November 2023. These 2 pounds of extra muscle and 2 pounds less fat made all the difference. More muscle definition, tighter physique, and the strong lean look we're all after. The scale and the weight does not mean anything. This is why muscle is absolutely essential. Muscle gives you the shape, the definition, and the defined look you're looking for. Not to mention the strength and the ability to do everything you want to do in life. Fat sits on top of muscle. So when you lower your body fat percentage and build and maintain muscle, that's when you start seeing the clear muscle definition. The key here isn't just to lose weight, it's to lose fat while actively building muscle at the same time. Your metabolism does not slow down because you're getting older. Research shows it's actually muscle loss, not age, that's responsible for slowing your metabolism. After 30, women can lose up to 5% of muscle each decade if you don't do anything to prevent it. And that means a slower metabolism, more body fat, and less energy. But these are all great news. You can do something about it. You don't have to lose fat first and build muscle later. In fact, the smartest and most effective way to transform your body is doing both simultaneously. And that is exactly what I help you achieve. So my recipe for sustainable body recomposition in a nutshell: first, consistent strength training. We need to activate the muscle, ladies. Second, a high protein nutrition, prioritizing animal protein. Third, balanced carbs and fats to match your activity level. Protein builds us and carbs and fats fuel us. Balancing both is key for fat loss, metabolic flexibility, and steady energy throughout the day. This is exactly what I guide my clients through. And fourth, rest and recovery. Sleep deeply, recover fully. Muscle growth and healing happens during rest. Train smart, recover smarter, especially important for hormone balance and overall health. I would love to hear from you. Are you still hesitant to lift weights because you're worried about getting bulky? Or maybe are you already lifting weights and not seeing the results you were hoping for? Have you been relying on cardio for results your entire life? Tell me your biggest challenges in the comments. I really want to know and want to get to know you. Maybe if you've been a cardio bunny forever, make sure to watch this video next. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe because I will come out with videos every week. I'll see you in the next one.